Nah, it's just some. Nah, it's the whole Milsim real talk show doing the first episode. Pretty much to give you an idea of this ain't gonna be like the interviews like before. It's kind of more minus minus the naked chicks. It's gonna be like the Howard Stern show. You never
Yeah,
seen that
there's
shit?
there's no Beetlejuice or naked chicks, so. What? You don't know?
What?
You don't know who Howard Stern is? It's on TV, you fuck. It's radio.
Howard Stern show's on the radio. I mean, you can find video footage of it.
Dude,
Everyone's known of the Howard
dude,
Stern show. uh, uh.
Wait, what kind?
Wait, see what your
$1
ass.
each? Oh,
I
that's
thought he
not
was like,
bad. I'd buy like 10 packs, dude. That's a deal right there.
More fucking bulk and shit.
Who cares, dude? That's fucking
Hey,
cheap.
do you guys want to include your audio, man? We'll get this party started.
I think I'm included. You got me?
Look at the party. You should see the box. Let me know if it's has a check mark in it.
Include my audio.
Oh, yeah. I'm in there.
Block MP's audio.
Blocking the audio. You got blocking and it's gonna piss off the boys.
How hilarious would that be if
What
we
voice?
muted each other so that we were both arguing with each other even though we couldn't hear each other?
Maul's coming, too. I don't know where he is.
Oh,
He
no.
says he's gonna come.
Wait, who's coming?
Maul.
Ma? That motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Before we got started, let me run and grab
Should
a
I
beer.
disconnect my audio?
Holy background.
Yeah, back
Yeah, what are you gonna
kinda
start talking
killing it.
shit? But hold on, let me disconnect this audio so I can
Let me disconnect it
really quick.
I was talking to Hoplite earlier, and he sounded like he wanted to do this. Not sure where he's at. I sent him an invite earlier. But
Oh, I can invite Bama. You want me to invite Bama too?
wait,
Yes.
is he?
Get Batman
Did
here.
you get him up to speed on the situation that happened today?
He was in the chats, dude. He saw all that garbage that went down today.
Oh, well, didn't be doing his politics?
No, it wasn't even
can't be doing
that.
politics. Negro, please.
Bro, you do more politics
Dude, you
than
gotta
I
get
am,
my,
bro.
Didn't you hear
you
why-
get my
why
fucking
BM
Twitch
never
channel
does
fucking.
politics?
Hey, hold on, beer. Before I get too involved in this, I'm gonna go get another beer.
Alright.
I hear that.
Story of your life. Oh man, the politics
Man, I
are
put
real
the
today,
Rain-X.
boy.
I put some Rain-X in my windshield. Okay, fine, whatever. We can talk about Milsim. Y'all can. You know, I stepped
I
over
wanna hear
Milsim
about
for
Rain-X.
fucking 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I put that shit on my windshield in my car, and it's great.
It is
Or
good, man.
last
You don't even
night,
need wipers. dude.
Fucking, I was driving from Nashville back to Memphis, and it was fucking 1:30 in the morning. Started pouring, and it was like crystal clear. All the cars around me had their wipers on full, and I just had mine just easily flapping around.
Good wipers are the best.
Oh man,
I prefer the Bosch
No, I-
wipers, dude. They're a little cheaper, but
I
they
had a
last
thought.
a lot longer.
why the fuck?
Okay, I'm back.
I've had mine for over a year now. I
Here's
like
the
it.
thought I had driving home last night. Why the fuck is there not a screen protector for your window?
What?
Think about it.
Is that a real
Think about it.
question?
Yeah, it's a real
What do you mean
question.
what do you mean screen protector for your window? You wouldn't need
It's called a windshield.
No, you got the glass.
That
You
is
got the
screen
glass.
protector. You
Whoa, no,
why
so,
would
hold on a
you
second.
put a
Someone bring me up to speed. I just got back.
Put a
Someone
piece of
bring me.
metal
Put
over
it
your
on
window?
car.
Someone bring me up to
You
speed.
know
I just
what I'm
got
saying?
back.
They usually just fucking
Hey,
bounce
man,
off the
you know,
fucking window.
I'm not.
What the hell kind of rock
I'm
you
not
ever
that
see
kind of
bounce off a
scientist,
fucking
but
window on a car that's
I
going
think
down a
it'd be
fucking
kind of a
road?
cool product to have. You know, it gets
Have you-
Ah,
you get
shit.
dirt or shit on your window. You can just peel that bitch off. You know.
Oh yeah,
That
dude.
rock chip off my fucking
You know how hard it is for a rock to go through your window?
Okay,
dude?
why is there two malls?
He's comms, man.
Or even like the little fucking, like on my window, I get like these little sparkly dots where it just after like sand or shit has like hit my glass and kind of scratched it and all that.
Go like the
You know,
fucking safe light or
I just
something.
think
Get
having
in
a
like a new
screen protector
windshield.
would be so great.
No, it wouldn't help. Like,
I know it's only like $80 or something to get a new window, but
Dude,
I mean,
it's free.
you live in the,
Just
you
go
live
through
in
your
the fucking
insurance.
backwoods,
It's
don't you?
whoa. How'd you
No,
say
your
that?
dirt doesn't go
Fucking
up,
backwoods.
Impy, say
Not if you have-
say insurance.
Not unless you got that backwoods ass insurance, dude.
Yeah, I'll give you some.
Insurance? Yo, how the fuck you say it?
My name's
Insurance?
Cletus.
In
It's good your
Good your
audio.
audio.
Jersey,
Mom.
Alright, bro, let's get back on this fucking topic of him. Y'all seen, wait, Odin, what unit are you with? I know, I've seen you before, I
was founder of 8ID.
Ah, so you're the fucker Odin from Line I talk to from time to time. Okay.
Yep, I'm that fucker.
I'll call her fucker. And Tactile, where are you from?
I'm also from 8ID. You see me commenting on your stuff about, grammar shit and
I had fucking.
just my own thoughts and
always found you
articles
to
and
be like
stuff.
a Brit.
Yeah, I'm just out to be a prick. It's my life goal.
Fuck. I'll be honest, dude. As soon as I dropped this article, like I knew it was gonna generate some headwind, but the fucking responses just got stupid in like a heartbeat. It's fucking man, I'm not sure.
do you
Odin
mean?
or fucking people go, oh, why'd you dox him? I was like, I'm not even one that got the information, first of all. I mean, shit was sent to me. I've just fucking did what anyone would fucking do. I looked into it, did the fucking shit, and I mean, of course I blurred out all the fucking private information. The only thing I didn't blur out was like the name, because everyone fucking knows his name, so there's no point of fucking blurring it out.
What are we talking about?
The cross situation.
Oh, I just heard about that probably about an hour ago from somebody. I'm not really as active on Twitter.
Are you in the temple chat?
No, I'm not allowed in temple chat. After I tried to, well, after AID decided
Go ask
to enact
Andy or
a
fucking
policy.
any
There's some
of
great
those
memes out there.
boys.
There's some great
Bro,
memes out there now.
Let's talk about the temple, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Which one, the 8ID with the temple or the just...
No, you should have seen temple
Fuck
today.
you. Let's
You
talk
should
about
have
it.
seen that shit today.
You
They
removed me from Temple.
Yeah, dude, I changed the landscape of Milsim by being removed from the temple chat.
Yeah, everybody lost their shit. Everybody. Oh man.
Oh fucking But yeah, dude, you should have seen Temple today. It was fucking. She was on fire. First, you had the fucking.
Tell me about it. I'm in reserves right now, so I haven't been in the loop with Milsim stuff.
How's it going,
Well,
boys?
pretty
I can
much,
see you. I can see you in the chat.
Do you remember Panda from? They used to lead 23rd SES.
Yes.
He used to be
Okay,
the leader
forget.
of that shit. but now he's
Yes.
he's now the commanding officer of that Japanese Special Forces group.
Mm-hmm. JSFG.
Yeah. Well, him, or not? Yeah, it was him, Fat, and Pothead got into it. Like, it was mostly just Fat and Pothead just talking shit. I mean, I could post fucking, I could send you guys screenshots if you want. And it was just him, like, I mean, they were talking about like him being gay and shit. And, like, Panda
Talking
brought
about
up,
the stuff that happened like 9 months ago
Yeah.
when he was
guess.
CEO of the 23rd.
Not really that.
Old
They
news,
they
bro.
were just pretty much jumping on him for being gay and shit. I mean, anyone want to try to dispute that? I mean, fuck. I mean,
I mean, that happened, I think, like 9 months ago when Panda was part of the 23rd. And then I don't even remember all the details on it now. It was relevant for about 3 weeks, and then it died down.
I believe Panda left
But
the
yeah.
community. He just gave up.
Wait, today or past?
After that, I don't think he's gone back.
He's back.
He's
I
in
would
the
assume.
community.
Yeah, he's in the community
It's the
chat.
same
He's
Panda.
not in Temple anymore.
He's not in community chat. He hasn't been in community chat. He operates outside of it.
Really?
He's what? What are you talking about?
Dude, he's
This
my
whole
fucking
time
ally.
I
What
thought he
are
was
you
always-
talking about.
Tag the JSFG guys, and I promise you right now, Panda was in there.
Okay,
He has
Odin, let me
Panda.
just go in there right now,
Please.
and I'll tag them because you're a fucking...
We're like, hey, I'm tagging you
That's
for
what you
Odin in community chat.
Odin has to change his
I'll
name. to
screenshot it.
Cletus. Odin for Cletus.
you say
boy.
Cletus?
Yeah. Hashtag Odin for Cletus.
Yeah, if you tag
Let's
Dave,
make
it's
Let's
JSFG,
make
they're
that
not in
fucking
there.
hashtag going on Twitter.
But you know who
Oh,
is
chat.
in there? Uncle Lurch just showed up in there.
What, in community
Interested
or
to see what
Temple?
The community. You don't fuck with the temple.
Dude, I would have loved to see him
Pops
in
in to drop
fucking
the couple
Temple.
meme. And then fucking... he
No,
pops
but-
in, and then pops out.
Like, it was Panda arguing back and forth with Pothead and Fat. That fucking Cross comes in, and he just fucking livid, because apparently no one likes being the subject of an article. No one does. No one likes having the spotlight on them, and all that kind of shit. Fucking Cross comes in, he's fucking losing it, and he brings up a fucking mall, I think it was Mall. I'm not sure if you're in Temple, but I know MP saw it. He brings up, oh, my lawyer, like, someone brought up... Okay, so yeah, Mall's in there. Well, wait a minute,
I'll let you know
hold on a
right
second. Fucking... He's losing it. Someone brought up something about some legal matters. And fucking... You go down the legal... I said something about legal route or whatnot. And Cross brings up, oh, my lawyer will be the judge that... Blah blah blah. I was like, you really gonna bring your fucking, like, be that fucking dense and try to sue someone over information that was public knowledge, that was open to the public, being on social media and all that kind of shit? I mean, the only thing that didn't blur out, I guess he's trying to claim as PII is fucking his name, which fucking someone from Epic. They brought up that apparently there's a white genocide happening in South Africa.
Oh boy.
I cracked up.
If you haven't
I'm
followed
not making
politics
it up.
down there,
I'm-
I mean, really.
I think
Oh,
Tack messaged
seriously,
me today.
Phil?
He's actually he's educated on the situation.
What?
No, like, actually look up the stuff going on in South Africa, because it's not pretty.
I haven't heard jack shit
I'll
about
be
what's
blunt.
going on in South Africa.
I'll be blunt. White people are a minority down there.
Well, yeah, it's no.
But
it's
that
not
shouldn't be an
surprise.
issue. It shouldn't be an issue anywhere. You should be able to be a minority, and have the same rights and protections as anybody else. It shouldn't put you on a bad step. But like, there's this whole thing with the white farmers as a starting point. These people who have their land, their livelihoods taken away from them by the government, because of reparations, quote unquote. Is that the proper word? Reparations.
Reparations.
Yeah, that
You
was it.
uncultured swine.
Essentially paying for what their ancestors had done indirectly by land seizure. That's an actual thing. So, South Africa has a lot of shit going on. Now, the way I
Shouldn't
understand
there be
it,
reparations going on for everyone? Like, because white people weren't the
Okay.
only ones enslaving people.
if
We're gonna get
that's the logic you're going to go by, where your grandparents, you pay for their crimes, that's fucked up. It's a generational thing. So you'd make cultural change generation by generation. You don't fucking blame the new generation for what the old people did. You simply correct the mistakes and move forward. Keep walking. Enjoy the fact that we're all human and we're all brothers and sisters. But don't fucking bring back racism and disguise it like you're having to pay people back for what you did with them, unless you're actually responsible for what you're having to pay back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I seen a comment from Facebook once, and it summed up this whole situation going on here in the States. Like, you got, like it said, black people who weren't slaves are going against white people who aren't Nazis. And it's like, that's like pretty much the accurate shit right there. But
So, looking at this comment, I didn't know anything about Cross and his background and what he had said before that article you put out. But I read more into it because I do like to know what's going on in other countries, and I like to know what other people say. So this woman that Cross was talking about had gotten into a car accident.
yeah,
Completely unrelated to a bicycle, except for the fact that the woman who's in the
think the
accident that
bicycle
Cross
is
was
a
talking
metaphor.
about is a comedian on a radio show in South Africa. And she had made a joke, and I don't know the context or even the verbatim joke that was said, but it was widely interpreted to be racist. Like, she was blaming white people for something. Do your own research. I take it with a grain of salt. I'm not too terribly educated
Well, we
on
can-
the issue.
I
But-
bet you can find it on YouTube.
That's
as a
where
recording.
Cross came from, because this woman was, being like, she had said something in a racist context and was blaming white people for X. Insert thing here. Cross simply replied to the car accident thing, saying that, oh, I guess she's going to blame white people for getting herself into an accident. And I'm pretty certain that's what he meant when he said that. I don't see how that could be taken as racist, because you're criticizing what the woman had said in a satirical comment, like a metaphor to her crash.
Boo,
Like-
racist, boo.
Reed,
I don't know, man.
you farted.
You
that makes you
fucking
racist.
read up on it. Find out who this comedian was. Find out, make your own decisions.
I mean,
make
yeah,
your own
this-
opinions,
Look,
but-
Fucking take 5
It doesn't
minutes.
seem
and
like
find out who
ignorant
this
to the
person
situation
is.
myself, so I don't really know.
And
I just
the
read the
article,
article.
yeah, go ahead. I won't cut you off.
That's all. Yeah, that's all I did. I read the article. I'm pretty ignorant to what's going on.
But that's just my opinion. I don't think it's a big deal. People know Cross's real name, and people know what he said on his social
Everyone
media
knew it
account.
because he put it on his own Xbox profile. What did you expect was going to happen?
Well, y'all know about the whole CNN thing with the dude that posted the Trump meme.
Oh, yeah, the
knocking out
fucking- Dude, that shit started a fucking meme
You know-
war.
that guy on Reddit. His identity is known, and just by simple digging on Google, they were able to find his name by connecting his Reddit username to other usernames, eventually finding his identity. That's exactly what people did here, except they had his name on the on the Xbox account. At a certain point, I believe the
I think he
press
actually
needs to
sued
protect
them
the
back
people
for
they're
it.
reporting about.
I
But we're
know
talking
100%
about low
that they went up.
exposure, low volume news here. I mean, no offense, Salty, but we're not exactly a mainstream community in the video game world. Again, it's your name. Cross fucked up. He put his name on his Xbox account, and now people know who he is. And then his other account said some shit people connected to, and now he's got publicity.
It's funny is that he actually
means for him in
made
the long run.
international news.
Well,
Sorry,
he
that's-
made it on what, the Daily something?
The Daily Sun, which is apparently a
Uh,
big British thing, or like Britain, South Africa, Australia, I think. I think Canada too.
Yeah,
All
but
the
he didn't
former
accept-
empires.
They said that he made what was the wording that they used?
I could find it for
An
you.
insensitive comment or something like that. Yeah, he connected the shit the comedian said on the radio show to her recent car crash where she got hurt. And people didn't like that you'd make a joke about somebody's professional life and tie it to them physically getting hurt. Hence the insensitive comment stuff. But again, what's the big deal? Why is that news?
I think that it's news because when you create so many fucking enemies, dude, people are gonna gun for you, bro. You can't run around and
Absolutely.
make it a job, dude. This guy makes it his job to fucking annoy people, dude. Like I fucking confronted him one day. I'm like, dude, can you just like lay off my guys for a minute? He's like, but it's so funny when they're triggered. I'm like, dude, this is the enjoyment you get.
Yeah, but you know something. I'm gonna bring something up. When I started doing articles for Edmonton, it wasn't too long after I started doing the whole thing, and I got a message from Cross back when I believe he was RGR, and he brought up, it's like, oh hey, just like back when him and Sentinel had that beef, and Sentinel made that comment about, oh, hope that cancer gets you first before I do, or some shit like that. And like he came to me asking me to make an article about that, was exposing them. And so like did that, the article was out, and it caused kind of an uproar in fucking community or some shit, like a little pissing contest. But now the same thing's been done here, and yet Cross is the subject of it. It's like, do you not see like the whole? I want to say it's gone in one big circle or something.
Shit, I don't think there's a big issue publicizing what people publicly post on their Xbox account. If I were to directly
You mean
tie
social
my
media in
gamer
general?
tag to my name, and then you knew my identity from that, I mean, shit, you're in public space. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Now it's another thing, like if you have
Now, if you
somebody's
make
gamer tag
everything-
and, like, fucking
if you make
find a
everything private-
financial transaction linking, their gamer tag to their name. That's another thing. Doxing somebody where, it's a pseudo anonymous account, and you find information about that account and then post it to the public. That causes real world problems. Just look up swatting, and you know why.
I see some of this shit. People get like some dude. Pretty sure he got swatted, but he also died when that shit happened. Oh fucking.
Now, I'm pretty certain down in South Africa, it's a crime if you get convicted of hate speech. So,
Oh no shit.
That's why the radio talk show person that got into the car accident, she was on trial for the things that she said on the radio. That's where that came from.
Wait. Is she? Someone said that she was white. Is that true or no?
No. Cross said that the black woman, the black radio comedian, would blame a white person for getting into her, for why she got into the car accident. That was the context behind that. And because South Africa does have that race problem, it became a big issue there. Just like how here in America, if you have I'm not going to go into those politics. That's a whole can of worms. I do not want to fucking take this chat there. I apologize to everybody listening to us right now.
We gotta
I
jump
mean,
into
it's
the- we
it's
gotta
the
jump
first.
into
Let's-
the
It's
real
not
the
go
shit.
there.
first
Let's keep it
episode
on
of Real
Milsim.
Talk, man.
Let's keep it on the juicy shit, bro.
Okay.
Um,
We were talking about
So-
Sentinel and we were talking about Cross and their stuff before we got off
Cross
track.
Cross is a meme. He got exposed. End of story, dude. That's be shit. Cord that. Pack it. Send it. You heard it here first.
dude, I'm having like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too worried about the whole like him trying to go after me. Like he asked me, he sent me a message saying, "I will need your real life name and info because former lawyers like, well, fuck off of that shit." I sent him the screenshot.
Wait, did he actually say that to you? That he's gonna
Here,
is
you
gonna
know
file
what?
legal?
Give me
Yeah, he
a
sent it.
second.
I've seen it.
I'll
Now-
read it to
now
you
that-
word for word.
That is something that you could fucking throw back at him. I mean, you don't fucking if he really had lawyers on retainer and he was actually talking to him about doing anything, the first thing the lawyer would say was, "Don't fucking talk about this with anybody."
Dude, who the fuck is hold on, let me
don't-
break in a second. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is 8th Tank Battalion? Can somebody enlighten me on this?
8th
I
Tank
never
Battalion.
heard him.
Exactly. Shut up. 4ADCO. We got enough of your shit.
No. For it, he was talking. I was talking to him about being on being on an episode.
Hey man, you know those small
4A
units out there.
4AD, hold
you
up a
gotta
little
look out
bit.
for 'em.
Alright, so here's what Cross said. Like after he blew up my not my email, but blew up my fucking messages after he saw the fucking article. And he goes, "I will need your real life name and info. It needs to be passed on to my legal." I sent him this
Yeah.
picture. I sent him the pictures of
That's
his
just-
Xbox profile that still shows his name. I asked him, "Did you fix this yet?" And he goes, "I need your info, not mine. Legal will make contact with Twitter legal department in any case." I asked him, "Who's your lawyer?" And he says, "You will know soon enough." And I laughed at him. I want to
Dude,
have.
your name's
I'll be honest.
Scooby-Doo,
I
bro.
want to
That's
have.
that's a
If he's
fucking
going to be
joke.
this dense, I want to have fun with this. Because this
Yeah.
is the kind of
That,
shit I
that
fucking.
right there is fucking bullshit. You don't fucking threaten people with legal action unless you're actually going to fucking take it.
I mean, what
Yeah,
can you do?
Colonel
You
Chase.
get this to any
Shout out,
fucking.
Colonel Chase.
Yeah, you're the real
You're the real MVP of the hour, bro.
you're the real Milsim.
I own Milsim, motherfucker.
I own Milsim.
I own the
You can't
copyrights
use
and the
one
trademarks
for
to
them.
Milsim. You can't. I'm gonna need
Ah,
to
man.
sit on your trainings to inspect
It
what
kills
you're doing.
me. Yeah, I hate to bash the guy. I mean, it kills me that he
I don't. I fucking love the
copyrighted
best,
a fucking Milsim.
Bash anyone, dude.
No, he copyrighted his training manual from fucking 1FR, and
Was
then he
that-
told
was that it?
people that copyright extended. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It was a training manual for 1FR.
Also, I
Did
can
not
go around
pertain
making
to
1FR.
Milsim
Hey guys, I'm the new
or
1FR
Battlefield 4
CEO.
Milsim.
Ah, fuck.
and
this makes sense.
again, a trademark only copyrights, or I'm sorry, a copyright only copyrights the name of the title.
Yeah, so
it's
as
how
long
you
as,
can
as
authenticate
long
that
as someone
somebody
doesn't
wrote
use
something.
1FR training manual or some shit like that.
I think I
Oh, as long as
triggered
they
that
don't use the stuff
480 guy.
inside the manual. But
Rip.
even then, you have to argue that it's unique and that you can't come across it by any other kind of like. There's a big process in defending your claim, is what I'm trying to say. So, when Chase is going out there and he's fucking telling people that he owned Milsim because he owned a copyright, like, I couldn't help
You
but
don't-
laugh. I thought it was the funniest shit ever.
But
Hey,
what's
Squid, can
funny
you
is
do me a
that
favor? Can you pull up the YVO server on your browser so you can see all the beautiful names that are on the server? Just so it triggers the shit out of people.
I can search for it.
Just search YVO, it'll come right up.
Nothing. Hold on a second. I got her.
But you know that, Cross and Enid, that was a thing that AID was involved with. Because Cross had left RGR, joined 8ID, and
Ooh,
Uh,
YVO.
that was-
56 SB 901 at 58 Pleasure Palace.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I need a password. Jeez.
That's 8/8.
What?
8/8.
Oh.
8 number 8s. Like 8888.
stole that.
8888.
Oh, there's people in there.
There's like 11 people.
Maybe I'm
Holy
getting-
this shit.
Yo,
Maybe I'm
you're
getting
being
raided.
on stream? That's fucking lit, dude.
Fucking.
I mean, these guys are probably
What
bored to
killed
death.
me
Let's
is-
Let's give them some
So-
gameplay.
Go ahead, Squid.
Like on top
Something
of
killed
the
me.
chase.
Well, I want to know what killed
Well,
you.
on top of the chase, before I met him, like I heard of him. Before I met him, I heard of him. Like people would say, "Oh, he's a Marine in the Marines." Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. Now I started talking to him. This dude made it past boot camp, but that was about it. And fucking that
never made it
alone,
to
it's like, dude, I gave him the nickname Perma Boot. He gets pissed off every time I say that.
I'm gonna fucking steal that. I'm gonna go online right now and fucking name
Permaboot?
it Permaboot. That's
Who?
right.
Who'd you name Permaboot? Say it again.
Chase,
Oh.
because you never
Permaboot.
made a fleet, so you know he's a.
Yeah, he hates that shit.
All right. So hey, I'm out of the loop, so I'd like to know some more about this. Like, what the fuck's going on with like 101A and 3RB? What's the deal?
I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, what do you mean, like 101A, 3RB?
I just heard people talking about it. Like, ever since
What's the
101A
scoreboard? Let me
lost
see
all
the
their guys, most of their guys. You know, they're more mobile, I guess. You know, people realize they're not untouchable. They're just another unit, just like everybody else here.
Says you.
Wifey, you'll never die.
Hey man, I did say that. You can quote me on that. Here, 101A is just another unit.
Ooh. You get a fucking message in like 30 seconds. I want your deets.
I don't know. I mean, an idea of 101A. We've had a fun past.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Fucking,
That goes way back.
I know.
Yes.
Oh wait, if you've been out of the loop, then this might kind of piss you off. Your boy Fat decided to claim himself as a brigadier general.
Yeah, I saw that. He's running some kind of like task force or coalition or
Calls
something.
it Task Force
With him as-
Eagle.
I don't know how many
that?
people are in the temple that are in watching the stream right now, but that
Hey,
boy
man,
lost his goddamn
who the
mind
fuck-
today.
Who the fuck sends an entire military district? I mean,
Oh my god.
A lot of people.
District's like a division, bro.
hey,
little bit.
so 8ID, we're gonna take over the Pacific Command. So once
Oh, you gonna catch these
That's
hands,
fine.
son? You
we're
gonna
gonna be
catch
the
hands?
USPC.
I
There you
heard
go.
the Typhoon
Hey,
party is
just-
where it's at, dude.
Yeah, don't be like fucking. Don't be like what was it? Not Cross, but was it Abe? You go, oh, we're gonna go on a crusade against all Axis units. That's serious. He actually said that. I could post that fucking video.
Dude, hey, but that's what's gonna
Task
make it fucking
Force
fun.
It's like a straight
What?
crusade, just because they represented a
Oh.
German unit.
I don't know about a crusade against them, but like,
You wanna talk
having,
about
like-
crusades, dude?
but
I'm a
having
lead
like,
crusader.
think about it. We have a huge community, right? And we're going over to Battlefield 5. Assuming Battlefield 5 is Milsim compatible. That's yet to be determined.
As soon as, I mean, when the servers come out, you can dick around with them, then test them. Then once you're done testing them, you feel like you got it all knocked out. Then good, you got your Milsim servers.
But I guarantee you, the people that are going to go in the game and like legitimately simulate Nazis, yeah, they're sure as hell going to be some wars over that.
But even though most of the fucking people in PF5,
I mean, they might not be serious wars. Like
discussion chats
here in
are claiming German units.
here in the Battlefield 4 community, like, you know, we have JTOs, we have trainings, we have scrims, and we have wars. And wars are usually to settle disagreements, right? So, you know, I don't think the wars are going to be the same. as they are now. I think they're going to be way less serious in Battlefield 5. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's going to be a lot more casual than Milsim is.
I'm not sure how you could turn out the V1 rocket thing.
Anymore, dude.
You don't think it's
Remember
casual?
last time
Shit.
I don't remember
It'd
last
be-
time I saw
It'd
casual,
be,
dude.
when somebody demands from you to call them their made-up in-game rank, yeah, that's what Milton was 2 years ago.
You would address me as Colonel.
You know, I sure as hell
everyone
think
knows that
Milsim
I'm
has
that
gotten way less serious. It is very much a casual sport now.
Like esports.
I just make people call me dad.
Call me daddy.
Papa.
Big
Papa.
daddy.
Call me dad. I'm the dad, dude, first of all.
Bullshit,
but
bro.
is that
You
an
were fucking
MLS
wifey.
switch?
You were fucking wifey.
You're the fucking wife, NP.
The
Don't
fucking wife, dude.
You started
Yeah,
off
that's
with
right. I
AID,
ran.
bro.
That's right. I ran the
started off with
fucking
AID.
household.
Nobody
Consider me the
fucking sees
fucking
wife.
wife. That's right.
Exactly.
I run this shit.
Exactly. The wife runs the fucking house. Come on now. Dad just yells at people and beats them excessively.
Quit hitting me with your belt.
Oh, you're
Fuck.
in Temple anymore?
I can't be in Temple. I get invited and then fucking I get removed like 2 seconds later.
Who's removing you from Temple?
Who do you think? Everybody.
Let's
What'd
just
you
go
do to
through and
piss
drag
people
out
off?
the old
Hold on.
8ID.
What did you do?
8ID has a okay, so 8ID has a
Oh, God.
that we don't allow fucking people that
Fucking
aren't
gay.
authorized in fucking community chats. And so fucking, you know, we allowed it for a little bit, and then fucking there's some disrespect flowing back and forth. Fucking people, other unit leaders come to me, so like, all right, well, everybody get the fuck out. And so I started removing people. And then, well, apparently,
Pools closed.
oh shit, oop,
Oh,
killed the
I think I
75th guy in a pub. And then so, fucking, I removed MP. And MP wasn't even fighting it at all. He's like, dude, I get it. Fucking everybody else just fucking lost their absolute fucking bananas.
I heard there's a lot of memes
Like,
coming out from
even they got to the point where they
There's a
fucking make
shit ton of
jokes
fucking
about
memes.
who could poach the most people from 8ID. That's how bad it got in the temple. You know,
Shit,
it
dude, that was a good time to be alive, dude. It was a good time
and
to be
don't get me
alive.
I
wrong,
thought it would be
everybody
fucking
at 8ID,
hilarious
we were
that people
laughing our
fucking
asses
freaked out
off.
that much. That was
It was a
awesome.
shit show, dude. It was a fucking shit show.
Honestly, it's really when I realized that
Oh, just get banned, Squid?
Milsim ate the
Yeah, they just kicked me because I killed the guy that killed me with a C4.
So what do these people in the chat want to know about? How can you
one of
be
them asked-
entertained?
One of them is asking, should Milsim YouTube Media come back? That's the guy that did like a bunch of moto videos for mostly on Battlefield 1.
Before we start going into like YouTubes and shit like that, I think we need to set up like more of like a open standard across the community. Like, like everybody has their own opinions, which is great. But I mean, the only way that YouTube is going to get big is if the whole community pushes for it. You know, not just one or two individuals, not just a team. So possibly in the future, yes. But there's still work that the whole community has to do.
you know,
Very still-
what if we actually ran each team, each unit, like an actual competitive team would? You know, what if we had a PR department, you know, with every unit having its own YouTube? What if we had a shared standard where anybody can look up a Battlefield 4 Milsim video, and they're going to find the same regs across every single unit, and they're going to know how the sports ran. You know what I'm saying? You know, within margins, you know, like player health is up to
You're
dispute.
just triggering people, dude. You're triggering.
Oh, I know. It's,
I was talking more on the aspect of if
Hey,
the
where's
community
my
doesn't get
fucking
more
ice pack?
together, then all it's gonna be is another drama situation like Twitter. You know, it's gonna be,
Oh,
oh
you're
dude,
not
that's
in
some
there,
cool
dude.
shots, but then it's gonna be fucking.
Do you even have
Dude,
a
you haven't
good
seen lately.
memory, bro?
I don't think anybody but me and Mar are in there right now, and it is an absolute. I mean,
On
absolute-
Twitter?
No, the community. It is fucking shit show, dude. It's worse than 8ID and 101A. And that was a fucking shit show.
That was a shit show.
That was a fucking shit show,
Oh,
dude. That
oh
shit
my
was
God.
nuts, dude. This is even worse, bro. If you,
What's
if
going,
you
wait,
guys
what's
go
going on
look
in
at Fats bio, you'll
community
see
right now?
the Task Force Eagle, dude. Task Force or Eagle,
Yeah,
fucking
Give
whatever
us
they call it.
highlights. What's
Ego.
happening in the community?
Okay, so basically it's, you know, YPO and Friends versus Task Force Eagle and Friends, which is 101, B Squadron, which is 101 is infantry or something. No, it's SP or whatever they are.
Oh yeah,
101A is
because
other
101
infantry.
failed at infantry, then to get someone else to do
RMD
it.
is in there, Defense in there, 3RB, AJK. I'm probably forgetting a couple because they're not important. Oh, the fake Russian unit, they're in there.
Oh, WMD?
Yeah, those fucking cocksuckers.
Fake Russian unit.
Who else?
Nunny.
Oh, FDS is in there. I forgot you. That means you're just not important. But I named the relative ones. There's a whole bunch of them, and it's like a gangbang. Them versus 58th, 901, 1RB, 1MR. And you know the funniest thing about 5MR is in that task force too. The funniest part about that is 5MR was blacklisted out of that task force. They went and jumped on that fucking thing, which, you know, doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but I don't really do politics. Mark can explain better than I can, but I'm just gonna give you a bunch of fuck you.
Yeah, well, you
sucks.
Well, yeah, he's already
the
shit
current-
like one Russian unit that's helped me a lot with my, you know, my MOSs and my information. So, you know, he's off to a good start.
Who?
Um,
There you go. That sounded out.
Well, he's talking. He immediately calls WMD the fake Russian cocksuckers, and they, as recently as today, have helped me a lot with clarifying my MOS and stuff. So thanks, MD. Sorry about that, WMD. He's the XO for a reason. And what else do you need to ask me?
I'm not sorry.
I know.
Wait, MPCX, who's the CEO?
You're welcome, madam.
No way.
Moderator.
Oh my
You
goodness.
believe that? Dude, it's like the
Oh, I
biggest
can't
surprise
believe
anybody's ever heard. They're like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're the CEO, right? I'm like, well, no, I'm not.
Yours the fucking loudest mouth.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm the one
That's
who
what I
gets the
say.
fights, bro.
He's the one. That's what I say. I'm the one who knows how to speak, you know, in chat, write a coherent message. He's the one who knows how to piss everyone off in DS games. So we get the best of both worlds. It's you know, he's not elegant, but he's everything I needed in an XO. He could talk a little less, but I guess that's it's part of the game. So yeah, I think he does a great job. He has his task and he does it exactly how he should. Not perfectly, but you
That's
get
the
the
nicest
gist.
thing you've ever said.
Well, yeah, I'm on stream.
Wait a minute. Is the CO of YBO, is that accuracy?
No.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Accuracy.
It's just-
Accuracy.
CO.
Are
Accuracy
you
is
fucking
one
out of, did you
one of
not
my
just
names
listen to
listed.
the last
Oh,
Where are you, dude? Are you
zoned out, man.
fucking on
The
this
beer's
planet,
good.
dude? Dude, you gotta cut the shit with the Budweiser, bro.
Well, I'm not.
Just,
Well, I'm not smoking weed in front of kids. You can say that.
Oh,
No,
like
he stepped
that.
up to that Miller Lite. Oh, you didn't just put a low below it. Oh,
Oh,
Shades.
Miller
no.
time.
He just threw
I'm
super
a
shade.
shade stream.
holy fuck.
Alright, what do you,
That's
what do you want to ask
somebody
me?
made a clip of that.
I got all your community answers. I pay attention to what's important.
I just fucking.
Mod taking community seriously? No. No.
Oh no, I didn't say take
Cut
it
me out.
seriously.
Cut
I
me out.
meant deflecting everything that they try to throw at me. Because
No.
they gave it a good shot.
Okay.
That was a very nice jet ram on stream. But,
The pub server show.
yeah, I know. You're
Didn't
not
even get a
that
kill on it. Just bounced off.
Guys, this is real talk. We'd say whatever.
Regardless. Tank.
Regardless, what questions do you have for me? I can answer
Um,
practically anything
what are you doing for
about
BFB?
community in the past. What do I do for what?
What are you doing for Battlefield 5?
What am I doing for Battlefield 5? So, Battlefield 5 needs a couple of things. So, I play for Exploit Esports. I am one of the infantry players on their 5v5 and OB12's Conquest team. BF5 needs to be evaluated whether or not it fits the ESL or EST criteria for a good game, as BF1 really did not make the cut. If it makes the cut, I'm probably going to play that competitively. If not, and I don't like it, it's probably going to be my last Battlefield, and I'll spend most of all my time on Battlefield 76. I mean Fallout 76.
Yes!
Yeah, I know.
That is exactly what
We've
we
jumped
need, a
quite a
fucking
bit in the
Fallout
future.
Battlefield. There we go.
The combo we've been waiting for. Oh, for BF5 Milsim? Yeah, that's probably an important question. Well, I don't know. I can't say. If comp takes off, I definitely will have to step down from CO because I will not have the time to manage them both. I'll probably stick around for a bit, but if it's really not the game I'm hoping it to be, I will. That'll probably just be it for Milsim. Because I got into it a little over a year ago. I was picked up by a man named Xbox Stacy for 8ID. Who was, I think he was a second lieutenant. He could have been a little ring, but I don't remember. The staff sergeant. He was
Sergeant
first class.
Hey,
Ma,
the people would like to know, do you consider comp players except for Milsim players?
Who wouldn't? Who fucking wouldn't?
Well,
I mean, if you really go out your way to fucking put comp players on
I would
the team,
consider
then
comp
desperate.
players separate from any other player. As in, if you've played competitive,
Sit there and
if they have not, you've played competitive and they have not.
view recruiting comp players as being desperate. That's no. What we're doing is like a lot of teams are made up and respected in a community to where there is skill put into also Milsim. Milsim isn't about fucking who can shoot who the best, but I mean, at the end of the day, we have a lot more fun when we have guys on the team that have put as much time and dedication to the game as we want. So I mean, comp players going into Milsim, that was fucking made up in an agenda to where
The usual
that are
problem,
highly
I think, the original problem with it was a couple things. It was one, the majority of people felt that, I hear it a lot. The majority of people felt that, for one, competitive players didn't have the mindset or the interest of playing by Milsim rules. They, they wanted to follow them as loosely as they can because they just wanted to play. They didn't exactly care about the actual simulation. And the second part of the real shade against them is that people would often debate the legitimacy of whether they would of how they were picked up. As opposed to being ran through the rules, understanding simulation, exactly what they're doing. People would believe that they were just thrown on a team in an attempt to win a game. And so...
I just came back one of this.
Oh yeah, it's your stream. Anyway, isn't that overall mindset? It's created sort of this outlook that, it hasn't really improved over time. I think it's gotten a bit better. Over the past year that I've been with us, or with Milsim, but I think on the whole, there's, this stereotype that's mostly inaccurate. It's not without merit. There are a few of them that there are people who have come and gone immediately because of the aforementioned reasons, but I say on the whole, I try my best. I play competitive. I know quite a few other people who do. I'm big on the rules. I try my best to improve and have an AAR game. Not sure every other team can say that, but I'm not here to nicknames. I'm here to talk about Milsim.
This Milsim real talk, man.
shit.
Anything goes, kinda.
That's like, dude, I think that's like, did I just pay for that? Are we at a fucking college seminar or something here? Like, what's going on?
Dude, I mean, the general,
There won't
Like,
be a
holy
milk
fuck,
comp
that was-
because there'll be like a
that was
big ass
really well
restaurant
thought
ring
out.
in the middle. The
the
whole
community.
thing.
That's like
community
waking up
is
the mods, the
the way of looking
No,
at
it's
it.
just something
Like,
like
that's
that.
bullshit.
Come on, dude.
That's
seriously,
that same
hey,
agenda
yeah.
is being pushed, dude.
Yeah.
Same agenda they tried to do in 8ID is being pushed.
Today's
fuck
MVP goes
We
to
want to
him.
know, dude. Like, we
Everybody has their own agendas.
Yeah, I honestly
Really
hate
accurate
it.
to
It's either
It'd
it's
be like
A,
Alex
either
Jones or
video
something.
reviews are pointless. It's you have an
Alright.
agenda. It's just a goal.
10 bucks.
Shit.
So anybody in the chat that can name my agenda, go.
Be mean
Some-
white people.
I bet you just someone's gonna piss off.
Where's my $10? Chat question: what are you gonna raid the whole community? I mean, if we're looking at percentage-wise, we've definitely hit most of them. I don't know if we've gone directly to a hole in the little mini golf circuit that is this community, but we're definitely over halfway there. And of course, there are some things which just aren't worth it. We don't want to raid a 10-man team. It's not fun for either one of the participants. Raid the whole community. All right, we're good.
Here, someone's gonna say
That'll be our
bad.
going away gift. Yeah, that'll be our
Someone's
going away
gonna bet you
gift.
to do it.
We'll
Oh, I'm in a chat right now, and I'm bad. Holy shit.
yeah.
Someone says
Yeah,
open
maybe
your
I should have made
Roblox
mod
server.
fucking XO when you were XO.
Of course you should have.
Open your Roblox server. He wants to raid you.
Of course you should. Oh,
I've been doing this since the 880 days. It's getting
Visual
credit for it.
Roblox. So,
Regardless, what other topics are coming up? What other questions in the chat or anyone else have for CO?
Accelerated is a 101A guy if you want to get him in here. Sorry, what's your game?
Is he part of the command? Here, is he part of the command staff?
Someone asked for server info.
Apparently he's a general, so
Who?
gotta be.
Rage, MP Rage says the agenda is to get me to be nice to you off stream.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Apparently I'm a troglodyte who has
Oh,
one,
and yeah,
I'm a
you're
troglodyte
also
single
as,
cell board game.
Also to get good at Smite.
Yeah, I never played Smite. What
That's
the hell is that?
honestly, that's the thing. It's a third-person MOBA. It's a combination
Love that
of
game.
MOBA with like League of Legends or Dota and a third-person shooter.
Fishing game YDL when we're not kicking your ass in server.
Sorry, and password, please.
We've asked for a
Too slow,
server
P1.
Oh, shit.
Good, I think your password's the same as mine. I think it'll just go on yours.
Accelerate says he is in Missouri. He was a captain. Okay. So, yeah, here, I'll swing you an invite. Sorry. One moment.
Did you want mento message from you?
What? Mento.
Accelerate.
So just you can't type. Sorry, it's 101A.
Is this the... It says, last seen 4 days ago on Battlefront 2, so I'm hoping this is not you, but if it is, I apologize. And, my condolences. But,
Some random guy.
I have a question for the group.
oh, he's getting an invite. If we get someone right in the stream, it's popping off, but...
Will
Get
the
'em.
MEUs ever be relevant in Milsim?
Well, what?
Hey,
Will
this
what
guy.
be relevant?
Will any
Sorry,
of the
I'm-
MEUs be relevant in Milsim?
Negative.
So the first MEU... Hey, how you doing? Good.
Oh.
The first MEU that I ever noticed that was just like the center of the community attention was the good old 3 MEU ran by our favorite community human being, Lady Actual.
Oh fuck! Don't bring
Make
that
sure-
shit.
make
in
sure
here.
rest in
Don't
peace.
bring that fucking shit.
Community
out.
human being.
So yeah, I believe that was a relevant MEU. Why it was relevant, I
Why?
don't really. Yeah, but
Girl game,
I'd say it was
dude.
relevant.
I cringed when I
It was
found
a-
out that she had a
it was good
fucking
times.
Pornhub channel.
Oh yeah,
I did not pay $10.
And be
I'm
Yeah, I'm
it
not
all
paying
night.
to see that
help
shit.
lady out in the server. It was me and you. You had your little fucking clown-looking tank, and I had my tank, and we were
Did you
First
just
off,
call it a
it's-
Nismo
first off,
tank? A
it's
clown?
chicken camo.
Are you out of your
Chicken.
fucking mind?
You want to get rated?
that's what you meant, man. You look like a clown.
Camo one
Y'all
more
are
time.
The big
y'all are
mean
pretty
thing.
colors to be motherfucking tank. Like, who does that?
Dude, it's the best, dude. Let me tell you a funny story about that. Let me tell you a funny story real quick. So one day, we raided 2STR, and then Hernandez,
tank.
he's like, hey man, you know,
Oh, the good old the cookie
glowing,
monster.
like
there
it
it
has, so the cookie monster's like, no, your tank is, glowing, like it has, active protection. So I'm like, all right, bet. Send me the screenshot. Sends me the screenshot. I'm like, my tank is green and pink, bro. It's not glowing. It's just green and pink.
Your tank is green, free.
For the record, I ran it before you did.
For the record,
Dude,
I stole it.
I just love how, like,
Yeah. I'm not mad at
no matter
that.
where I am, I see that tank.
Camo's famous now.
Oh yeah. It was camo
Being
today
the
in one
game.
Dawnbreaker match. We had it on our Little Bird, Attack Heli, all tanks, NDAA.
I have the picture, actually.
It was beautiful coordination.
Devil Doodle, I'm sorry you're not getting an invite.
Will that
to the
become a
chat.
thing?
Mostly
Hey,
because
hey,
you're
real talk.
irrelevant.
Real talk. Fucking camo's in game.
I love you, kid. I'm kidding.
We usually, like, we're another unit, so we use the basic camo that comes with it, because
Yeah.
there's nothing else we use. But what if, like, each team picked a camo?
That'd be
I mean,
sick.
does it really make
bit
that
of-
much of a difference to say that changing your camo isn't Milsim?
I mean,
Yeah, man.
I think there are bigger
MLG,
issues,
bro.
but as far as
Are you wearing?
I think what
Are you wearing
what
Digi
most,
Desert
what most
and
teams would
Force?
say, what most teams would say, I imagine, in response to that was, that's pretty clan of you. As it has nothing to do with simulation, which is team representation. And so I doubt, just off of
What?
the basis for the decision,
You
most
know,
people
when
would
it,
agree with that.
if we're gonna
However,
talk about camo,
it was pretty fucking cool.
if we're gonna
So I'm
gonna
with
talk
it.
about camos, the only thing that will impress me is that if they keep up to date with, like, when Marines are wearing like desert camos, or when they're wearing woodland camos. Because there's, like, you can only wear them to a certain time, then the Marines have to change into the other ones. I mean, with Navy, we just wear our fucking digi.
Alright, listen up, MP. You drop your mic in the fucking washing machine again. I'm gonna need you to mute yourself.
That's a microwave, dude. Is it better? Did I fix it?
Yeah.
That was the laundry machine.
Yeah, so,
Your
like,
mom.
fixed at some snow or something. That...
You tried it.
Yeah, that's terrible, dude. Fuck out.
But anyways, we're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
fucking
camo.
hilarious. Shut up.
Salty, you were talking about, like, desert digital, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
And, like,
desert
with,
and digital.
for those who keep, like been in the military, the only branch that has more than one camo is fucking Marines. Unless I'm fucking mistaken, I know besides the new Navy camo, I don't really pay too much attention to that
Squid,
shit.
guess what? Nobody cares about the Navy.
Fuck you, boy! I'm gonna raid your military district.
Here we go. All the Periscope storms.
I'm sorry, I
fucking units are
simulated
about
the
to
Coast
attack
Guard
you.
in game.
I would. No, whoever simulated the United Nations killed it. I fucking laughed when I saw that.
I'd like to hear from Accelerate. I'd like to hear what he has to say.
About what?
Well, the topic hasn't come up to the differences between our units. Well, at least not in a while. I believe it was there when you
We
mentioned
don't even
community
start.
earlier. Exactly.
First
Well,
of
we
all,
invited
mean,
him. I'd like to just
so-
see what he-
aren't
believe
you
that's
sharing your
why you're here.
Yeah, I'm sure my audio, I think.
Fuck yes. Good job.
I got so many PMs like, yo, dude, invite me. I want to talk shit.
It's
go
bad
down
enough
to-
with one person talking shit in here. I don't need 9 more.
Oh wait, I just killed
I
Lurch.
also got a bunch of PMs. How to flip your? How did you flip your line there? I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Really don't know.
Someone sent it to you and you copied it and pasted it.
Yummy.
I thought you had to use the two-finger click on the phone keyboard key, and it reverses the letters.
I don't know. I told him I'd just turn my phone upside down.
Alright, tech. Yeah.
But it
Oh, that's
actually
what
worked.
it was. Yeah, you just hold the phone upside down, and the keyboard keys back upside down.
Enough.
Mm.
Hey, I can prove it.
Later, clapping. See you tomorrow, bud.
Ugh, fuck. I think we should cut it
Clapton's
here.
getting off, everyone. Don't wait.
Oh, you missed lots of relevancy, but it's a productive stream, man.
I mean, it's only the first episode. What'd you expect?
Fucking around, dude.
We came from nothing!
What if we title episode 1? Just like completely random, irrelevant horseshit.
Mayhem?
Mom
something?
spaghetti.
Part 1.
Mom Spaghetti?
Yeah. Wait,
Episode 1.
you need to like pick a topic for this and then go into them like prepared.
Well, no, like, what happened today was kind of the obvious choice for topic. Like, the whole shitstorm because of the
Yeah.
article is what happened. Like,
Kind of got off
that-
the rails.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really.
I mean,
Actually, there were two
we're here to talk
shitstorms
about
today.
Milsim and shit.
Dude, can
Oh,
we
yeah.
just seriously...
Which one?
You just went to like 1/3 of your original volume. It's pretty high.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Celery, what are you guys doing over there with your road general? That's a real question. That's a real question.
I don't know, bro.
Are you permitted to state your own opinion about your?
I was about to.
Because I know how you feel
Yeah,
about it.
fucking. I am a general. You
Chats.
you address me as such.
Yeah, I definitely
Nah,
know how
but-
he feels about meme chats and purging them, so I want to make sure that this won't affect you in any way. If so, our prayers go out to you, and good luck. talking
Ripperoni,
your-
resting spaghetti, never forgetty.
And if he's holding you at gunpoint, blink twice. We got you.
Alright, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. But
Say the
So-
password.
today, when we started kicking people, I went into our command chat and I was trying to ask him what was going on. Apparently, him and Pothead had a whole little plan where they were going to get rid of all the YVO guys out of the chat. And I was like, oh, okay. Why though? And so he started trying to kick 58th guys. And I got a lot of buddies that are in the 58th. And I got a couple YVO buddies. So I'm like, dude, I tried reasoning with him. I tried, trying to change his mind. Eventually, I guess he just gave up just because there was too many of y'all in there. But
It's a pretty difficult task. It's quite a lot.
no,
Everyone in the community just changed to
Yeah.
YVO.
there were some words thrown at me that I'm not too happy about. But what am I gonna do?
I mean, this isn't the first time he's tried to purge a meme chat. Real big into freedom of speech, the guy is. But regardless, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, it was kind
But
of annoying.
relevant simulation, or whatever he preaches, that's not exactly on top. Yeah, I think it's annoying, but
Someone got the booty hurt.
as he always says, yeah, someone definitely got hurt. It's not perfect. But it gives him something to change the topic to whenever he's criticized.
How long?
Believe me, I like the guy, and I did a lot for his unit, but he was really quick to really flip the table on you.
I would just like to know what's going on.
That's all I have to say.
That's all I wanted. That's all I
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. That was the main thing for the original exodus of this command chat, was there was a lot of people being out of the loop, and it wasn't exactly
Yeah.
fun for them to rate them. But again, that is neither here nor there.
We don't
I
know what's
disagree
going
with
on
this.
either.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
Something pops up.
Every day's like a
This
surprise.
is sort of passing. We're all like, okay, and we just kind of show up. It's not.
Hey, I
planned.
just killed Lurch again. It's like my fucking highlight, but. Fuck.
We should invite Lurch here. I'd like to hear what he has to say.
I love
That's,
Lurch.
yeah, that's.
So you
Everyone
say,
loves
go
Lurch.
into this topic and
Speaking of which, he,
Uh,
I think
Wait,
like
what is
2
he,
months
Frank?
ago, he sent me a message saying 101A gay. That was it.
Damn.
Through that.
Damn.
that's like your dad.
I'm,
like,
I'm
fucking
surprised they're
trying to
still
be
here
good.
anymore. Then
Like, who
at
the-
that point, they're
Dude, he made a
gone.
meme with his face on it. Sent it to me the other day. Pretty fucking good.
That was a funny fucking meme, and that was because it happens like of these recent games called hostilities, maybe like 1 out of 4 games. I actually did an AAR that I asked for, and that was pretty good. It was very productive. So
Hey, I'll be back.
huge shout outs to 4 Deep. All right, no problem.
What?
huge shout out to B for our kind of surprise raid JTO extravaganza.
Give us some.
What?
Yeah, nice lag. You want to try that again?
Hello.
Anyone else catching that? Because I'm not. Hey, Tag.
Hello.
Hey, sweetie.
Hello.
Streams descended from dark.
Yeah, we're going down. We're going to hell in a basket, man.
Really.
Oh, holy shit. Snipers everywhere.
I think I'm
Hey,
back.
Ember,
I'm
where'd
back.
you go? Hey, look at that. Hey, he's back. Look at that, guys.
Holy shit! I'm
Ah,
Holy
that's
shit.
large.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking party, dude.
Fucking special guest intro.
LTC in the house.
Large, hold on. Before you do anything, include your audio. Let me know when you do that. Go to the party. You'll see a
these
little
very
box.
important and silly Milsim stream podcast things that are totally important.
You got a bunch of community leaders in one party. We're just here giving them a good ball.
Like two different teams. Just calm down. You better handle them good.
Wait, who is that?
We're gonna do.
No!
Handle that. Holy. You know, he gets He's
Yeah,
He'll be back in
whichever
five.
says that.
He'll be back
He's
in
gonna
5
be
minutes,
back
and
in
I think
5
it's-
to handle me,
think
dude.
it's
I'm
worth
throwing
it.
the toaster in the bathtub. Like it's over at that point. If we're just spending 5 minutes to handle me, dude, I'd rather not live through it.
dude, I remember that.
He is a little fucking scary, huh?
Anyone who
The man.
unironically calls me Colonel is scary.
He's good.
A few
he's good
times
for
is
that.
one thing, but always addressing me as Colonel honestly sends shivers to my spine. As a makes me
Colonel.
uncomfortable. Because I'm an
Well,
18-year-old staring at my monitor on Xbox. This man is saying, "Affirmative, Colonel. Thanks for the
All right,
support."
Colonel.
Holy shit! Am I playing
Colonel.
Android, dude? What is this?
Colonel.
Cologne.
Dude, you're
Well,
fucking going to the max, mate.
Kentucky.
There ain't no talking.
Dude.
There ain't no stealing hit. You're just fucking there.
All right, listen.
I'm totally with it, and I
Alright, mate.
from the
Dude,
JT
yeah,
today,
84, man.
I have mad fucking
I had
respect for 4ID. Oh,
But are
we
you
lost our
properly
star.
sitting there, mate?
No, Odin's gone.
We lost our star.
Totally 29.
I'm just waiting for Lurch to get back because I just need to know his take on all this. He's gonna flame everybody. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, you should watch those
Dude,
movies.
everyone get the shit ready, man. I always love talking to Large, man. Fuck.
Community. is
Honestly, when you
really
get past the
quiet.
formality, he's a pretty fun guy.
Oh yeah, totally. Love him.
Shit, he even
Really
really some
smart,
questions. Like, we just fucking, that was all we did. We went through servers and we just ran around each map finding glitches. Yeah. You don't see that side of Lurch.
Everyone's too busy watching an important stream. With incredible gameplay and background. It really is the best of both worlds. Think about it.
Incredible game. At least 5-star.
Minimum.
10 out of 10.
Oh, I heard a new argument for mouse and keyboard using an
Mouse and
adapter to use it on an Xbox.
Do you
Yeah,
use a
but
mouse
it's
and
got-
keyboard on Xbox?
Squid, fix your post, dude. You said leech coming to the stream.
What? Wait. Did I really? Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, dude, you got the big dick walk, fucking Vince McMahon coming out, and then fucking leech coming into the stream. Like,
Holy
fucking rip, dude.
yikes. Alright, anyway.
Don't blame me, it's on
Bad.
So you can buy an adapter which will allow you to plug a keyboard and mouse into your
Yeah, so-
Xbox. As
They've
in,
been around for like a
Yeah,
while,
it's
a couple
great.
years. The primary ones are the Zims and the Corona series, and they're adapters that allow you. It's not quite one-to-one, but it's a keyboard and mouse plug-in for your Xbox. And
I have
Anyway, go
I have
on.
a Zim, but I don't use it for Battlefield.
that's really
Really,
cool.
like, it
Anyway,
is
Zach, what were you talking about?
Okay, there we go. It's fixed. I
Since,
just, I
like-
just fixed it. They're just gonna fucking see that shit. Shut the fuck.
Zach,
you know, how do we incorporate the fact that these things exist with Milsim?
Oh, so just from an
you use
Xbox
whatever's
topic
best for you,
standpoint.
man. Are you really
Well,
gonna
some
make
of
some,
that
Are you really gonna
Xbox is
PT
going
someone
to
because they're
include it,
using a
right?
mouse and keyboard because they're so used to
Yeah.
it?
The next,
just
dude, the
off
next
the topic
Xbox is gonna have it.
of
It's
it,
gonna have an
yeah.
MK.
Well, just naturally. So as Xbox gets these additional features, you know, the big thing recently is we're getting in-browser, we're getting Spotify, we're getting in-game browsers, we're getting these game passes. The Xbox is trying to expand itself to more multi-purpose to catch up with the sales of PC gaming, which overwhelmingly outpace both the Xbox and PlayStation. And in doing that, in making itself more available to everyone commonly, especially as these mouse and keyboard adapters always exist. And it's no secret that it's, for first person shooters at least, much more ideal way to play the game. From any competitive aspect, a mouse and keyboard team would absolutely annihilate a controller team. That's why Amos's exists, because without it, most people really would not stand a chance.
Aimbots.
And yeah, and so as it progresses, I think naturally that's just the direction we're moving. If some people are ahead of the curve, you know, more power to them. Honestly, from a technical standpoint, it isn't cheating. It is just a different input. But as we move in that direction, sort of one of the changes obviously becomes inevitable. As if you said, the next one is going to have mouse and keyboard support. Naturally, I haven't really kept up, but I'm going to take his word for it. And an additional argument in I guess favor of it would be suppose you have, say, an Elite controller. Elite controller, I own one myself. It's how I play the game. It does have separate options for your stick, dead zone, and sensitivity. You have additional paddles on the back. You have trigger stops for your controllers. And it's essentially the same as SCUF controllers, and you get these hair trigger stuff and all these little things that, while nowhere near the difference between M and K, this is an advantage. It's just no denying that it is an advantage over the base controller. So you have to either decide the point where you draw the line, or just accept the fact that these changes are coming, and we're all just going to have to get used to the reality of that. So if you wish to continue playing controller, it's all your cause. But as keyboard and mouse becomes more accessible, as it is, the better way to play, which is, wow, sorry, I just saw this JT clip on stream, that was pathetic. As it just becomes a more accessible way to play the game, it's just gonna rise until controller players are largely outpaced.
So
So
you mentioned aim assist. Controller
Yeah,
players are at a disadvantage. Significantly.
yeah,
Does that mean Milsim should keep aim assist on?
no,
It sounds
I
like
don't think so. And here's the reason why. So Battlefield 4 and other games. I mean, obviously, you can just look at Arma,
Hello?
just any games like this. Battlefield 4 was not designed to be a Milsim game. Battlefield 4 is designed to be a fast-paced arcade shooter and a bridge between realism. Like, people always think of it as a simulation game, but that's not at all what it's intended to be. It's supposed to be a balance, essentially, from a large-scale, simulation shooter to a fast-paced arcade shooter, and it has more arcade elements than people care to admit. The one thing that separates Battlefield from most games would be the destructible environments. It's something they go through. And so, just by the nature of the normal game, you have this fast-paced, high-movement game that, in addition to that, is intended to appeal to a wide audience. So, you take out aim assist, and you drastically reduce players' performance. It's going to be, a less fun game for them to play by and large, and as that, you will have less sales. And so, aim assist, from that point is a very valuable thing and should exist. However, as Milsim is designed to be, is designed it from a simulation standpoint, and is a very slow-paced game. And there are things about aim assist, just the nature, like for instance, hardcore versus core. While hardcore isn't balanced and largely for most aspects is the inferior game mode, the idea behind it is to focus more on actual your surroundings, your environment. You have to use audio and visual as opposed to, mini maps and 3D spotting. You have to pay a little bit more attention as the time to kill is lower. And with Milsim, if you had things like aim assist on, where you have aim assist slow, dragging you for players, and you have auto rotation snapping you to players, the whole idea of emphasizing this idea of real sim or real Milsim, I suppose real sim's a different thing entirely, of Milsim and separating, the realism from the game, you would kind of, A, it would be overpowered, but B, it would disrupt kind of what it stands for. I think from that perspective, no, it should never be included. And I think just from a competitive standpoint, it's kind of a shame it's included at all in the game. Because literally it just exists to make the game more accessible. But I absolutely think it has no place in Milsim.
Alright,
There's your very long aim assist rant.
that was a fucking 7 hours worth, man.
Okay.
Fucking write a book or something, damn.
Today I talk about aim assist.
Fuck. This whole time, I don't know why, I kept thinking that was fucking Tactile talking. Until I actually looked at the party, I was like, oh shit, it's Maul talking.
Shit, dog. It was actually talking.
Oh yeah, it was.
Tactile. Hello, tactile.
Tactile.
Hi, I'm Tactile. People like to feel me.
I was tactile.
I honestly, before we go off.
Oh, he sent me a message, and I
Who?
completely did not notice it until
Yeah,
now.
you were
Word.
talking on a
We've been fucking
rant
waiting
about
for him this entire
aim
time,
assist.
That's, don't ask me questions. I can't multitask. It's not my fault.
You're right, asking me questions and trying to do stuff.
Lord's Mr. Seminar now, because you didn't fucking
I
check.
can't talk and press buttons at once. See, that's where we're getting
hold on,
lurched,
before
'cause now I'm not
we
feeling
go, someone explain
We're
the
not
whole
going
Power
until we
Ranger
hear from
thing.
Lurch.
I got actually, yeah, fuck it. Someone before he gets on here, someone explain the
The
Power
R-Stream.
Rangers.
tired of you trying to cut us short.
I don't know.
Shit,
Dude.
Fucking
It's a bunch of
shit on
fucking.
the one
It's
I
like,
get
it's
mad
like
at
your-
you.
you remember the Nigga Turtles, dude? Same concept.
Oh
thing
yeah.
all was
Nigga
the
Niggelangelo.
Nigatello.
Niggatella, dude. That shit fucked me up.
it was only 4 people, but now you have like 7.
Dude, there's a lot.
7
There's like
Power
fucking
Rangers.
20 Power Rangers right now.
No,
I don't
the
even
one
know
that
there
killed
were
me,
this many,
the
dude.
one that killed me, just the one called Hood Ranger. That shit fucking
Okay.
killed me.
That was Lima. Lima was Hood Ranger.
Wait, so is everyone going like elemental, like Earth or Water Ranger? Because I know you got all
No,
the
do you wanna
fucking
be
colors.
You
Water
trying,
Ranger?
you trying to lock down the Ranger? I'm be the Dirt Ranger.
Squid out here claiming Ranger live on stream.
Oh, he's
so
like,
nobody can take his
He's
Water
probably gonna be
Ranger.
the type, he's gonna fucking take like the Dab Ranger.
Nah,
Fucking
Squid is the
alcoholic
Water Ranger.
Shit.
Don't shit. Go to the bathroom for that.
Where is
Come on,
We
Lurch.
got a
We're just waiting on you,
discussion
buddy.
I sent him his invite. You can all spam him if you want. He's probably giving their lieutenant 5 minutes of destruction. So
Lurch time.
spamming him?
Why is this stream so laggy? Shut up.
Oh.
That's why.
like it is.
Shit, that is fun though. God damn it, Lurch, get your ass in here.
Hey, do you guys know how to delete messages in mass so I don't have to go individually at each one of
And
them?
what?
Xbox.
Why are you deleting messages? Did you hide and proof? You want to share something with the people?
Do I? No, it's
Just
just
cover up.
thousands of messages.
Don't
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just cover up.
You've been exposed, dude. That's the word of the day. It's exposed.
Damn.
You just got it. Congratulations.
I'm gonna say the word of the day is annoyance, actually. Because the fucking Temple War Turtles talks today.
Or double standard, perhaps. That might be
Oh,
another
there you go.
good word for today. Yeah, let's just say this, dude. Let's say a man, a YVO tag said anything that Fat said today. What? Could you fucking imagine, dude?
Oh, the community would be on fire.
On fire, bro. If I have a fucking silencer on my pistol, the community goes on fire.
If you fart, the community goes on fire. If you take one step
Hey,
out of
listen,
the
we're
lines,
not here for whatever that idea of comedy is, but what
You know
really should
what?
be mentioned. Listen, you invited me on this fucking stream, alright? Get ready. Basically, what I found odd today, the thing that most shook me off actually was human talking about how the repair tool is a viable weapon. Again, don't like to name names. Although that really confused me. The logic behind it was repairing a tank with a repair tool is less realistic than attacking a tank with a repair tool. Therefore, attacking a tank with a repair tool is okay, which seems like an odd
that's
think
some
about it,
bland shit.
but regardless,
Oh,
this guy's going at 70-ton vehicles with reactive armor plating and actual armor being able to, absorb thousands of millimeters of penetration. And he's got his little blowtorch and he's killing them. And, my big thing is not to make fusses in community, because people's biggest thing right now is, like the other day, find one picture of a YVO guy with a suppressed arms weapon, put it in community chat, scream plants him, and tell us we should be blacklisted. Which, the regular, not anything new. But I think, like the last time I had me and Pig, or Battalion as his new tag is, we a nice voice crack champ and hit puberty, as his new gamer tag is. We had a actually very productive discussion I'd say a couple weeks ago, about how and why I felt the ways about Milsim. And I think if we could do that about more things, and really actually cared about improving, except losing and then bitching at another team and you're essentially just looking for ways to get mad. I think this community, would be a lot better. But currently, that's not the ideal. And people, I think, the irony is that is the thing right now, is YVO is the big team. It has a lot of competitive players and players with different backgrounds. We yell at them and say they don't care about simulation. It's easy. They raid the 58 server. There's just a multitude of issues on the other team, and it's relatively no reaction to it, because it's irrelevant in their eyes. And I think that it's a level of hypocrisy that you have to just be, if you really did care, you would be willing to take the face. Because a lot in the past days, for instance, Chase being on my team, being picked up by one of my men. Again, I don't like naming names, so I'm not gonna put blame on him, because ultimately it is my unit's my fault. Blacklisted member being picked up on my recruits. Errors with the loadouts. Loco, excuse me, my mistake. Errors with loadouts and things like that. And, ultimately that comes to me, and I've actually apologized in an attempt to fix them, because that's what I do. It's what we're all supposed to do. It's our job. And in the face of other issues, I've gotten excuses and ignorance, or just complete rejection of reality. Not entirely. I've had a lot of productive AARs, but from a lot of people, even just the refusal to participate, or to respond to these, or sort of reply to them with irrelevance. I think, for instance, Human makes a good point by saying we have NATO ranks. It is actually just done for simplicity's sake. We could change to Russian ranks. It would not be a difficult decision or a difficult shift, but I think, again, for simplicity's sake, for the sake of the community, we just keep them that way. Although, as I'm not going to go on, I've gone on long enough. Yeah. Anyway, the man of the hour is here, and so, no, I don't.
This is the guy we want to hear from.
Yeah. Whatever I was
Holy
saying is relevant.
splurge.
The man of the hour has arrived.
Fuck yeah.
Holy fuck, the man's back. I woke up.
You made Jamal. You just made fucking tactile fucking
That's my job.
fall asleep. Lurch, you
So hi,
there?
Lurch.
Are you in the party?
So,
The checkbox in the party menu.
yeah, after the party, it's at the top of the menu. It'll say party's being broadcasted, and right there there'll be a little checkbox for include your audio. Okay. It did that to me, but that was because I had 2 accounts in here. The moment I removed the other one, it was fine. So I think that's a little odd. Not quite sure. Yeah, we're on the same Xbox actually. Look behind you.
Yeah, check your privacy settings real quick, because everyone, like, people want to know, they're going to want to hear your shit. Because you're fucking
Why?
Lurch.
Stupid question. Every time you send a voice message, you fucking save that shit. What a stupid question. Everyone saves all of your voice messages because they're incredible. Now we have the chance to get like a 10-minute voice message. This is a gold mine. We cannot miss this opportunity.
Oh boy.
A lot of it is people taking offense from various different sources and pointing fingers at people over various jokes that people feel across the line.
Hey, hold on, Lurch. Tell me, did you even see the shitstorm that fucking had to do with Cross in the article? So I want to get your take on that. Yeah. Like I just dropped a recent article.
I'm needed elsewhere. I'm gonna have to hop off the stream. Good talking with you guys. We'll see y'all later.
Later, Colonel.
Yeah. But we just recently dropped an article earlier, and like after we dropped it, created a shitstorm. People were going, "Oh, why would you do this?" Blah blah blah.
What?
I'm talking about the cross. Shit.
Yeah. So, Lurch, on Twitter, Milsim News Network made an article about Cross and his opinions that he had posted online from another account he owns. And the way they found that other account was because Cross publicly shared his real name on his Xbox account. So anybody that friended him could see his real name. Right? And somebody reverse searched that name on Google and found his other Twitter account and some news articles from South Africa where he said some inflammatory stuff about a black radio talk show comedian after she had gotten into an accident. It crossed basically some Twitter that I bet she will blame a white person on a bicycle for the accident. That's what I said.
I
But
think when they said there was a metaphor.
people were saying that Cross is a racist for saying that a person would blame a white person for getting into an accident.
Hey, Lurch, I just sent you the article. No way. Whenever you get, oof. I don't know what to do. I mean, we had you on stream before, and I mean that worked out fine. It might just be an internal glitch.
Alright, hey, Salty, I appreciate the time on your stream, but
Yep.
I'm gonna have to head out of here.
So I gotta get some sleep here soon. Bye. MP and what the hell does MP want? Let's go see what MP wants.
He's
I don't know,
in
it's
here.
just, maybe that would work for Lurch, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Lurch, go back to your party and see if that broadcast invite, show you anything. Anyways, I really do have to go, so thanks everybody for your time.
Yep.
Have a good night.
See you, bro.
Yeah, but I kinda wish you were there in the fucking temple chat, dude. That shit was fucking lit. Fucking Accelerate just come out in the fucking left field with that shit.
I don't fucking know. Nah, bro, I was just tired of all the buffoonery in a meme chat. I don't know, dude. It's making
I mean,
me
it's
mad.
it's a meme chat. What'd you expect there to be?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Well, I
you're gonna see
expected there to
buffoonery.
be memes and jokes, not fucking politics. But
It's two sides just digging at each other.
mm,
So gay, no one wants to play the game. Well, we want to play the game, but apparently the only way to kill IVO is to not play them. And that's a quote straight from the general.
But
but yeah, I started
Alright.
getting involved when I was told not to get involved. So
Oh, you're involved now. You
you're already.
political
There's no
pawn
going
now.
back. Alright,
yeah, that's on.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on YouTube.